Hi and welcome back. So for this practice, we'll just need some blocks and anything that's going to allow you to feel comfortable. Really check in with how your energy is today and how you're just generally feeling, and move at the flow of what your body's telling you. It's the best thing that you could ever do. I do have some music supplied, so if you want to listen to it, it's totally optional as always. It's completely up to you. So we'll begin. We'll focus a lot on the lower part of our body today, so not going to be a lot of heart openers or anything like that. We're really going to focus on the pelvis, the lower back, and the hips. So that's kind of the region we're going to explore today. So if that sounds good for you or to you, continue on. If it's not what you're looking for, there's plenty of other options. So let's begin. If you'd like to hit play on the playlist, you can now. I'd suggest just keeping the volume down on Spotify. It's totally up to you how you'd like to begin. Since this is a shorter practice, though, if you'd like to start off in an asana, you can start off in child's pose. If you'd like to begin in a seat, you absolutely can. So since this is our first shape, you might need some support. I know for today I do. So I'm just going to place a block on the medium setting underneath my chest. I'm going to leave a fair gap for my nose and my mouth to breathe, and I'm just going to let another block rest under my head. And you can play around with the sizes here. Just make sure you feel supported. Again, your blocks don't have to stay at their original height. You can move things around to fit each moment as it is. Our emotions, as you've heard so many times in my classes anyways, live in our hips. And sometimes when there's this stagnant energy, it's just all kind of stuck there. And it's not as if new stuff doesn't stop coming in. It does keep coming in. And it's believed, and I have felt through movement, we can maybe shed and let some of the old stuff process out. So maybe that's the intention behind your practice today, is to shed some of the old stuff out. Find your way into a child pose that's a little more activated. If your knees are far apart, you're working more into hip openers. If you are someone who likes to have their knees close together right now, that's going to target the outside of your hips. Both are wonderful. And rooting your palms firmly into your mat, reaching them nice and long in front of you. Maybe your arms lift a little higher off your mat. Breathe in. And exhale, crawl your hands towards the left side, letting your right hip reach towards that right heel.
Breathe in and out. Inhale through center. And then crawl this over towards the right side. Reach your left hip all the way back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come through center. And let go. Slowly roll your way forward, letting your pelvis come towards the ground and let your toes come up. Just a slight dip of the hips, and then gently bring it back into that child's pose again. So you may want to separate your knees a little wider for these little movements. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Let the tail or the pelvis down. Toes up, and then pull it all the way back again. One more time. Inhale, pull your chest forward, pelvis down, toes towards your bum, and then bring it back. Just do that one more time. Inhale, reach forward. And then exhale, reach back. Crawl your hands towards your body. Kick your heels off to one side. And then find Sukhasana. Letting your hands rest onto your knees. Grow your spine nice and tall. And then we're going to just find some seated cat-cows. So really kind of focus more so on the lower part of your body. So inhale, pull your heart or pull your navel forward more. And then exhale, tilt your tailbone. Imagine that you're tilting the tailbone. So you find a little roundness of the bottom. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. And as you start to move through these seated cat-cows, it's like you're rocking on your sit bones. And it's imagine like if you've ever drained like oat milk through one of the seed bags, the juice eventually or the liquid stops coming through the nut bag. But when you swish it around, some of that sediment lifts and then all of the juice or the oat milk starts to filter through. Let's kind of see what that's like here. As you're just finding that swish, you're taking some of those old emotions, those sediments, and you're picking it up from the ground, letting it come to the top so we can see where else we can push it out. If you are in the first stage of your moon cycle, this might feel pretty good. Once you're ready, come back into your tall spine. Plant your right foot down onto the ground, and toes are slightly off to the side, especially if you've more outward facing hips. Keep that left foot pulled in so your heel comes towards your groin. And just heel toe that right foot off towards the side. You want to take that right hand down towards the right foot, maybe even holding the outside, as long as you're not rounding through the spine. Or it could be your ankle, wherever. And then reach the left hand up towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. And inhale here. And then exhale, lower left hand down. I'm going to just take this into the other side. Plant your left foot, take your right foot in towards your groin. You're just going to sit your tall spine, left hand down, reach the right hand up, and breathe. Now, the closer your heel is towards your body, you might feel this more on that inner left hip. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly take that right hand down. You want to plant that right foot where you had it before. Reach your right hands down towards your ankles. And once again, we're going to find that seated cat-cow. So there's nothing complicated in what we're doing, just finding new ways of moving. Come back into that neutral spine. Take your feet a little closer together, hands down by your sides, and then slowly pull your way into a fold. Ragdoll pose. Inhale to your halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands down by your sides. Take your hands to the hips. Soft bend in your knees. And your inhale is just going to pull your tailbone or your pelvis forward. And your exhale is just going to pull it back. And imagine that you're just going to scoop your navel towards the back of your room. So you can see it's kind of like your knees are bent. My hips are slightly pulled back, increasing this little bit of engagement here. Then your inhale is going to find your standing cow pose. And then exhale into that standing cat. Inhale, standing cow. Exhale, standing cat. One more time, inhale, that cow. And exhale to that cat. Inhale, straighten through your legs, reach your hands up towards the sky. And exhale, fold. Breathe in halfway. And then step into a down dog. We won't be here for too long. Take your feet wide on your mat. Toes are out, heels are in. Come high onto your toes and then let your hips come down towards the back of your space. Take an inhale. And exhale, step the right foot. Just tap it, or tap the right knee, to the right elbow. Inhale, step it back. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, step it back, and you're just being very gentle here. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. You're going to step that left foot back, and on your next inhale, step your right foot outside of the right hand into your lizard lunge. Lower your left knee down to the ground or to your blanket. Untuck the left toes, let the right come off towards the side, right hand to the thigh, and then gently open up. Breathe. And exhale. One more inhale here. And an exhale. Come through center. Take your right hand down inside the right foot. Tuck through your back left toes. Slightly pull your right knee back. You're bent deep into that left knee. A little bit of engagement. Inhale here. And then exhale, bend right knee. Step left foot outside of left hand. And come into your Malasana squat. Breathe in. And out. Now put your fingertips together, palms are facing up, and then inhale, lift a little bit, about halfway up, and then exhale, flip your palms so you push down. Inhale, pull up, and exhale down. One more time, inhale up, and down. Left hand down, right hand up towards the sky, open up. And exhale, down. Right hand off towards that right side, left hand up, breathe in. And exhale, left hand down. Hands to the earth, lift up the hips, inhale. And exhale, fold. Slowly root to rise. And hands to heart. Heel toe your feet towards each other. Hands down by your side. Take a moment, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down dog. Find your wide down dog. Toes are slightly out. Come high into your toes. Reach the hips back. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Right knee, right elbow. Now inhale back. And step left foot outside of left hand. Reorganize yourself. Lower the right knee down to the ground. Untuck those back toes. Left toes are slightly out to the left. Left hand inside of that left thigh. And then open up so gently into the hip. The psoas are, I think, very tightly connected to the emotions, especially in traditional Chinese medicine. So just pay attention. What can you let go of? When you're ready, come back through center. Left hand down, tuck through your back right toes, pop the knee off the earth. Bending into that right knee, reach your hips slightly back. Create a little bit of tension, a little bit of engagement before stepping right foot outside of right hand. And once again, you're in Malasana. Breathe in. And breathe out. Find that motion again with your fingertips together, palms facing up. And then inhale, lift halfway up. Bring your palms towards your navel. And then exhale, flip and push down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And down. Fingertips towards the ground. Inhale, lift the hips halfway. Heel toe your feet in towards each other and exhale, fold. Slowly inhale, root to rise. And bring your hands to heart space. Take a breath in. And a breath out. We're slowly going to bring our way down to the ground. You might want a blanket for this one. We're going to come into half frog pose. If frog pose is something that's in your practice already, or you have pretty wide set hips, you can go for it. But if this is a shape that is too intense, the half version might feel pretty good. Just take your right knee down, extend that left foot back, right knee off towards the side, and then just kind of work your way down. Another version, or another way of getting into this, is if both of your legs are off to the back, press into one side, go onto your left, right knee up to the tricep like we did before. And then just rest. And breathe in. And breathe out. What can you let go of? What are some of the things that could be playing with your emotions, causing them to be stuck? Can you release? We'll get into the other side. Place your right hand down and just create a little space to step that right foot all the way back. Place your left hand to the ground, roll slightly onto your right side, and then big lift left knee off towards the left side. And then settle in here. One more breath in. And a breath out. Now you just want to actually leave that left leg as it is. Reach your right arm nice and long in front of you. Push into that left hand. So you roll onto your back And voila, voila, voila. You're in a twist. This will get into the outside of your left hip, the outside of just that muscle there around the top. Sometimes it can get a little tight, which can lead to some lower back pain. If your glutes, your hamstrings, or anything like that could be causing a lot of tension, a little dis-ease. Another breath in and out. Slowly sweep that left arm over the head. Take your right arm over the head as you roll back onto your belly. Reach your left foot back. Take your right knee up towards the side, and we'll just roll on to the other side. And just pay attention if one side feels a little different to the other. Can you soften in the parts of your body that aren't actively holding this form? One more breath in. And out. Now this time just roll right onto your back. If you've come off your mat, just come back in. Hugging your knees close into your chest. Wrap yourself nice and close. Just taking some little rocks side to side. If you have a block nearby, go ahead and grab it. Place it on the lowest setting. And you can keep it there with your feet on the ground, or if you would like to draw your knees up into the sky, and you can use the edge of the block to massage out some of the muscles that are down in that place. And just kind of move around and see what feels good for you. Or you can just find stillness. Then when you're ready, lower your feet down to the ground. Move your block, if you used one, off to the side. Take your feet wide on the mat. Let your knees knock in towards center. Let your hands rest somewhere in your body. Take a moment. Your yoga asana practice does not have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be exotic or super exciting for it to be effective. So breathe into this body of yours. And a soft exhale, let go of anything you're ready to say goodbye to. Take an inhale, fill your body with new air, new oxygen. And exhale, let go of the old. One more breath. And exhale, release. Take your time. If there is anything else that you need here, please take it. Otherwise, come into your final form, your Shavasana. I encourage you to stay exactly as you are for as long as you need. Allow yourself to be, allow yourself to breathe and to enjoy your stillness if you choose. I'll end this practice with my hands to heart, offering you a bow. Thank you for joining. Thank you for carving out the time. Honoring the roots, the culture, and the people of this practice, your own and my own. The light and the shadow side of me honors and cherishes the light and the shadow side of you. Thank you. I'll see you next time.